Sonakshi. I'm from Guwahati, Assam, India, and I'm a fitness trainer by profession.
How about your amazing journey? And you have already visited Turkey. Could you please share about your experience that you have faced in Turkey?
It's amazing to come here in Turkey. This is my 10th country. I traveled from India to Nepal and then UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi, Jordan, Then I came to Iran, then Armenia, Georgia, and then finally Turkey.
How about this long journey? Firstly, you have decided to make?
Actually, I'm the second lady in the world to reach to the highest motorable road, which is in India. It's Umlingla Pass with my motorcycle. That was my first achievement. So I want to make one more achievement representing female riders coming out from their house, going on a motorcycle. So I wanted to go out from my country. So I decided, let's make a record. So it will be a record of covering many kilometers and covering 67 countries so that youngsters get more motivation. People like guys and girls should come up with their dream, and then they should be into some adventurous sports rather than staying at home and taking up their phones. So I want to motivate people to come out and take your dream. That's all.
So you have already ride 18,000 kilometers to Turkey, starting from the India. So total kilometer that you will ride will be around 77,000 kilometers. Could you please talk about your routine and journey?
Yeah, I've started from Guwahati, so till here it's now showing 18,000 kilometers, and my approximate kilometers I have calculated it's 77, but I think it will be more than 77,000 kilometers. And so I'm riding Bajaj Dominar 400, and I'm maintaining it, for the servicing after 5,000 kilometers and tire changes after 20,000 kilometers.
Could you kindly share most joyful moments of the journey till now?
You won't believe it. This is the most joyous because I am traveling this whole trip with my own money. And I was looking for some help from all the motorcycle company if they can help me to get some servicing done, some tire changes. I had one accident also on the way when I was coming from Armenia. I fell very badly on the snow. So I wanted some good helping hand, but suddenly it was not planned, and suddenly I got in Istanbul. And this is my most joyous moment. Every Indian will come to know through my videos how much I was looking for this opportunity to get one particular mechanic, as we say, doctor for my bike, to meet my bike and check it well so that I can ride more kilometers, and I'm getting help. They are doing my servicing, they are changing my parts, my tires, everything. So this is the best joyous moment for my whole expedition, I think.
How about the most difficult challenge during your trip?
Challenges are many, because I'm riding, as I told you, I am riding totally with my own money. So I don't have that much of money staying in a hotel. And I faced the harsh sandstorm in Saudi Arabia. I was riding just 400cc bike, and my bike was going right left with the wind, heavy wind. That was my first experience, and it was really horrible experience. I was very terrified that I will fall because I was carrying so much of luggage. That was one, and then I fell in the snow very badly. It was a snowstorm suddenly in Armenia. So I fell with my bike many, some meters with my bike, but thankfully Bajaj Dominar was fine and I was fine that time. So that was, my good experience, adventurous experience in my ride.
How did you make yourself and your bike ready for such a type of long journey?
For this journey, I bought this Bajaj Dominar bike because I trust this bike as it is easy to maintain. Everywhere where I search that every mechanic can, I think they can change this bike. But the parts, yes, I want to check, and some basic training I took for, say, brake pad, change the brake pad, tire. If the chain get loosened, I know how to tighten it. And if I puncture, if somehow it got punctured, I have the kit for the puncture also. That is a very basic maintenance I'm carrying with myself. rather than I'm not going to touch my bike, doctors are there. I mean, mechanics are there to help it out.
How did you plan your routine, and how about the key points during your planning of the journey?
I start my ride at sunrise to sunset. Whole day I ride. Minimum, let's say around 12 hours I ride every day. So after 500 kilometers, I'm very sure that I should use the clean for the chain and the lube for the chain. Wherever I get a chance to get a mechanic, I tell them to check if everything is fine for the bike. Basically, it's for the bike. And for me, it's nothing. I just eat only breakfast. I skip my lunch. That way, I'm maintaining and a little bit of exercise so that I can stay fit and ride more.
You have already, passed away 18 kilometers, 18,000 kilometers. Is there any specific reason that you especially choose Dominar for him?
Yeah, I was looking for many bikes as an option. I have already Royal Enfield in my house and also a Yamaha R15 V3. But I was looking for the position should be very comfortable for a long tour because I'll be riding for minimum 1 year. So the posture should be very neutral. So that's why I chose Dominar, and also for my height, it is really good reaching my ground on my iMac. I can at least reach the ground. And I'm telling it's really smooth. It's really smooth. Till now, I haven't got any problem. I'm just doing my servicing, that's all. So easy maintenance. I need to check the maintenance. I need to change the easy going and the sitting position. So everything is here in Dominar 400.
Is there any special story that you want to tell about the people that you have met during this journey?
Many people are coming to me because I'm a female rider and I'm riding solo. So they are getting motivation. How come you are coming solo? How come you are trusting people and riding solo? So they are coming with helping hand always. Do you need a cup of coffee or do you want something to eat, like that? Want to say, and a rider should be very obedient and disciplined. If you are riding on the road, you should obey all the traffic rules. No speeding, no nothing. You should use every step of your rules and regulation for a rider so that other riders also get motivated. So people are getting motivation, people are helping me all the way.
How about the Dominar 400 performance and durability during your journey?
I must say the Bajaj Dominar is doing really good till now. It's almost 18,000 kilometers, you can see. It's almost 4 months I'm riding every single day. I'm riding my bike. I'm not getting any problem with my bike. So till now it's really going awesome. I hope that it gets the same service all the way to my ride. So I must say this is really good bike.
How about the best important key point that you are riding Dominar from?
Key point that it's like not maximum. I'm riding say 100, 110, maximum 120, not more than that. And then I'm not using brakes, morely rear brakes to get your brake shoe properly, not sudden brakes. And main thing, carry some spare parts with you, like chain and the lubes and very like brake pad and stuff that I'm carrying with me, the tire puncture kit and everything that you have to carry all the way. Anything can happen anyways, but that is the main key point I should say. And then rest. After 200 kilometers, you should rest your bike for some moment to breathe and to cool down. Like we take a tea break, the bike should also take some break after 200 kilometers.
How about the Dominar 400 for long-term journey?
It's the Bajaj Dominar for long-term journey, I must say is 100% yes. Because I ride whole day. I got some pain on my elbows. I got some tennis elbow pain all the time. But in the Dominar, I'm not getting that much of pain. So I must say it's a really relaxing and easygoing bike. No vibration at all. I must say this one. No vibration at all at 120 also. I don't feel like it's going 120 above. 120, 130, I don't feel at all. So Bajaj Dominar is good for long tours.
How about the security performance of Dominar 400? Especially you ride at very extreme condition, right, in snowy ways and hot ways.
Yeah, security, if you ask, like it's I need to change my tire. If you are riding in snow, you should change the tire, that's all. Otherwise everything is fine. With Dominar you can go to any terrain higher, it's like high climbing mountain up, or maybe some slippery muddy roads. Like it's really going good. But of course I must tell you, if you are going to ride on snow, you must change the tire for the snow tire. That's all. Other than that, no need to change anything. Everything is really super.
How about the fuel economy of the bike?
Mileage is, if you count the mileage, it's not like you will get for 40, 50. No, it is giving me in 1 liter, it is giving me 21, 22 kilometers. It depends upon how you ride. If you ride super fast, of course, more than 100, then the mileage will be less. If you stay at 80 or maybe 75, 80, then you'll get good mileage. So it's up to you how you want. If you want to save fuel, then slow down a little bit, don't brake, don't use much of brake, and it will go easy. Otherwise, I don't think that you should come to count your kilometers, because other parts are really good.
How about the Dominar 400 comparing the other motorcycle in the market?
I search everything. I don't want to take the names, but really I went to every company with my CC bike, because I don't want to. In 400cc, it's awesome. It's 400cc. Bajaj Dominar is awesome. Like other 390cc bikes, the same engine you are getting in good price also, and durability is good, the posture is good, and there is nothing like sudden breakdown or sudden stop if you race down. That is nothing, no problem at all. It's very smooth bike. That's why I chose Dominar 400.
As a final question, we want to ask you if you want to say something to Dominar riders here in Turkey.
You can easily trust Bajaj Dominar 400 in Turkey, because it's durable, it's easy, wherever you are going, it's easy, and the best service you will get it here in Istanbul. It's available. Main thing you should check, is it available here in your town? So yes, it is available. You can check online also, it's available. So I want you to try Dominar 400, and I'm sure you thank me later that this lady suggested a good bike in 400cc.
Thank you so much for having time with us. As a Qualcomm family, you are always welcome to our country. It is nice to see you here in Turkey.
Thank you so much. Namaste from India. Thank you.